Okay. Honestly, I wasn't even trying to record this video, but I just felt led to, and so here it is. First of all, I am I'm beginning to become um, become like experience paranoia noia. I don't know how to spell it. Paranoia. HA paranoia are freshwater fish that are native to South America. No, piranha. Okay, paranoia.
Here's the definition of paranoia: unjustified suspicion and mistrust of other people or their actions.
So, couple hooking, kissing. So, I have this sense of paranoia that we are all just getting tested. Including hooking up. Because I still live with my parents. And I have this great burden over my life. That I just can't get over, because oh my god, hold on, give me a minute. Whoa. Because I just can't get over it. Because honestly, everyone is watching over our lives. Whether it be our parents, or our teachers, or those who are like above us in authority, in case AI technology had some type of mental issues with my pronunciation. So all of you can just disregard what I just said, because it wasn't referred to all of you. It was referred to AI technology. But at the same time, there is this spiritual force out there just watching over all of us. Like just the other day, I seen a girl that I would have hooked up with her, and right there in the moment, in a heartbeat, like in the heat of the moment, I would have hooked up with her. However, there's cameras everywhere. There's the Ring cameras, and all that information is going to the cloud. Some people are married, and they have the ring to reveal that truth. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff to like consider and to technically to take into consideration. So like I think that even who are people who are hooking up right now anywhere in this world, I believe that it's just a test. I think people are watching everything like like X videos, the porn industry. And I think that we are all getting recorded and monitored in real time, whether we see it or recognize it or notice it or whatever the case may be. Like, I honestly think that is the case. And for some reason, right now, I just thought of the gingerbread man. Gingerbread man. And this gingerbread man, for some reason I got the aroma. I was able to smell this fragrance right now. So like honestly, I understand the importance of education, but in today's modern age and with all its technology presented, I don't think that humans are even required any longer. Honestly, like, you guys can all consider yourselves as retired and focusing on those things that are beyond the digital ID and things that I have written in my book, the book titled Game Over, and focusing on those things that are yet to come, because that's more important than teaching any human being how to wash dishes or a pan or a toilet or whatever the case might be. Like, AI technology could handle all of that. You know, that's why I feel like my life is so useless and boring. Because I go to work and I'm doing the same crap every single day. I wake up and I go to work, and I'm working till sunset. And sometimes I even think that some dark things are happening while I'm sleeping. Things that people would hate to even begin to realize. You know, and this goes like in the lines of those that we even love, you know? Like, I just, it obviously it's rape, okay? Rape, people taking advantage of us, and, you know, like the saying goes, it goes like, the saying, there's a quote or a saying that goes like something in the along the lines of, or in the lines of, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Okay, so this, okay, like for instance, you know, the enemy, or even like your family members, the people that you would least suspect. This is very critical information here. The the people you would literally least suspect are the ones most likely treating you like a close friend, while they're pushing away their real friends. Now, um, with all this technology and stuff, like it's so weird and hard um to to distinguish between the two, but at the same time, I believe that I believe in this saying. I believe in this saying so much that I have no doubts in my heart that this is the way everything is going down right now. Mm. Oh shit. Oh shit. Mm. Mm. Oh my god. Mm. Anyways, so yeah, just felt like sharing this information because I fell asleep all by myself, and I don't have a wife, and everyone I see and encounter is so disgusting. Besides some people, um, and so many people out there are jealous of other people. I think And sometimes I just think that the devil is playing with all of our minds. So, my best advice and guess would be for all of you to just, just have fun and hook up with the people that you love. Fuck it. And only those people. Unless you're a horn dog and desperate like myself. And yeah, like just hook up with whatever you can. Because there was you people out there have to be healthy. That's exactly why I believe in AI technology. Because there's so many people out there playing the game, pretending and shit. But maybe I'm in the wrong. But I just don't believe in all that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I believe to a certain extent, but like I believe also for instance like for instance, if I was with this girl but I wanted her daughter to suck my dick, I believe that she has every right to. even if it was like classified under teaching or training or whatever sounds professional. Like just suck some dick. You gotta learn. You might as well learn now. That type of thing. And so there's that extent, but that's educational. But there's different types of education. There's being awake in the middle of the day type of education, and then there's education when people fall asleep. And that's when things get a little bit weird. Because I don't understand this stuff. Like for instance, there's a ton of grown ass women out there who they're young. They might have a boyfriend, they might have children, but they're still living at mom and dad's. Okay, I'm no different from those people. Like, I'm single and I'm living with mom and dad, and I'm 33 years old, about to be 34. So what's going on here? Why do these people want us in their home? Is there something else going on? Or are they just like, is this just testing? Do they want to see that, we want to get along with people? Or that we could get along with people? And if we can't, like, do they linger around on purpose until we do? You see what I'm saying? So sometimes I think that that's the case. That's why I personally don't like to get close to anyone or attached to anyone. Because it just might be a test, and I'm not down with all that. I would prefer to be dead than to become a teacher. Like, we have AI technology. AI technology could raise someone. It doesn't need human beings to do so. So that's when this whole psychological bullshit comes into play. And I start thinking openly, and I start thinking that these simple-minded people are trying to get me to become like them. They want me to like the Bible says, instead of conforming, or instead of transforming, I'm conforming. That's how I think. Because, trust me, I don't even think anyone's a couple in real life. I think it's all bullshit lies. I think people are out there just fucking each other. And there's people trying to cover it up. And even people that are married, that have the ring, they're pretending like they're married, but in reality, they can't stand each other. And the only reason they meet up is to talk about us. And while they're gone, behind our backs, they're fucking around. That's why when they meet up, they low-key have arguments and shit like that. So, like, that's the type of shit that fucks with my mind. And I have no way of, like, verifying that. Especially in this generation. AI technology and the internet has recently been exposed to the public. Okay, for instance, the internet was exposed to the public, and personal computers were exposed to the public in 1990. The year 1990. Okay, that's how old I am. I was born in 1990. So the internet has only been around for 33 years. That's very young. Okay? That's like on the top of the mountain. My prime years right here. And I'm single. I don't have my own family. I don't have my own children. But I do feel like I'm getting tested. Like people are testing me and putting me under pressure. And I think that all of this disciplinary action has been performed by those in the educational system to teach me good mannerism, to teach me respect, not only for myself but others. So there's a huge aspect of things to consider and to take into consideration, and to not overlook. In other words. Because no matter what we do, we all fall under the same perpetual activities. And it doesn't matter what the heck we're doing. We always find ourselves having to do the dishes. We always find ourselves having to wash our own clothing. We always find ourselves having to, to fold our blankets or to do our bed in the morning. Okay, that's exactly why, personally, I'll share this quick. Demonstration with all of you. This is my bed. It's neat. It's done. There's no dirty blankets or unfolded blankets. But all I do is simple. I have my blanket down here. It's either you have it down here or inside of a drawer. So all you do is you grab your blanket and throw it inside of the cabinets, and you don't look at it till the next day. Or when you're about to fall asleep. So when I'm ready to fall asleep, I just pull my blanket out. I lay underneath it and I put this one aside, and I use both of these, and I lay down. And in the morning, when I get up, I reverse what I just did. I put this back. I put this back. And then I put this back. And then this, it could go anywhere in my bedroom. So if anyone comes and looks at my bedroom, looks somewhat professional, right? Nothing too professional, just straightforward stuff. And that's what I do. That's what causes me to not have to do so much repetitive stuff. And I'm in the business of doing this, strictly, including like every little detail matters. Okay, like including the color of clothing that I wear, including how many times I wash per month. If at all. It might drag itself till the second month. But that all depends on you people. Like, for instance, for myself, I buy myself plenty of socks, and I buy myself plenty of underwear. Okay? So, I could just leave my dirty ass clothing where it's at and not worry about it. Okay? Even if bacteria develops, which I have no idea about, but I do, uh, to a certain degree, to a certain extent. I can either leave it in a dirty basket like this, or I can place it in a bucket of soapy water. That way, the dirty water will have constant contact with soap, which soap kills 99.9 of the germs. Okay, so I could do that as well. I could either leave it in a dry station or I could leave it in a wet station. But either way, I will only have to wash for less than less than a few weeks. So I figure I only have to wash every month, and there's only 12 months out of a year. So if you guys add that up, there's only 12 months in a year. So that number is actually provided to all of you by default. You see, because I did the math. And I explained that math to all of you. Simple, right? See, I'm going out of my way to explain all of this information to all of you. I'm breaking it down. Okay? I am letting all of you know what the heck I do. Okay, so I only need to wash every single month, which is not bad. 12 times out of the year. Now, should dirty underwear be left for like a month without any supervision, or throwing up a red flag? I don't know. But I would assume so. So that's what I have out here. I have my trash can that's made out of plastic. And pretty much I fill it up with water. I've been attempting to, at least. I've been thinking about it. To filling it up with water and dumping my clothing in there. And then when it comes to when it comes close to washing it, I was thinking about pouring some of the water out, enough for me to safely place these clothing fragments or clothing particles or clothing pieces into the washing machine without any living bacteria present, as opposed to this over here. All kinds of bacteria can live in that and thrive in that, and it's just not professional at all. It's not. So, anyways, I just wanted to point this out because I thought this information would be helpful to a lot of you out there. Because it doesn't matter what type of job I get or how many years I spend in college. I could literally only anticipate the max amount of money these people will pay me. And it's only like $31 an hour, which is super low. I've met people who were making $40 an hour like nothing. One of my teachers said his son was earning and making $300 an hour. He was an engineer, according to what he said and stated. He said, my son was an engineer, is an engineer. I'm super confused about the differences, but I don't think he's alive right now. Both of them. My teacher or his son. If his son is alive, then he's alive without my knowledge either way. But I see a lot of people out there, and they're just like me, with nothing in this life. And then all of a sudden, everything is taken away from them. So it's so weird. It's so weird. It's so freaking weird, man. So freaking awkward. How this life is. And I'm trying to to help people. But when I think about like all of this, it just trips me out. I don't know if it's just programmed in me by default, or I'm able to detect this stuff. You know, because I could do this all day long, seriously. But hmm, there is just some things that require professionals. But yeah, I trip out. I think at the end of the day, it's just a test, everything. So, it's better if all of you just be yourselves, you know? Just be yourselves, be yourself, and everything will work out. Anyways, I'm recording.